I want to start learning from the people that are just like 10 years ahead of me. What do you wish I would have known? Like, what do you wish you would have been applying in your life or removing from your life when you were in your early 40s?
Oh, the number one thing is a mindfulness meditation practice every time I felt stressed. So I am an ex-smoker. I smoked for 20 years. I quit in my 30s. And oh my God, Whitney. But you know what? One of my favorite sayings is shame dulls your shine. So don't ever be ashamed of your past or of your journey, and use that as a tool to help other people. So I remember I quit smoking with my pregnancies, and then I had little ones. They don't remember me smoking because they were very little, but I remember I'd be like, okay, this is my chance to sneak outside. And I would sneak outside and I would sneak and I'd have that cigarette. And I remember seeing the little ones like in the door going, what's mom doing out there? I know, but they don't remember. And there's no shame in that. That's who I was. And I smoked from when I was 18 to I think 38. So what was that doing for me that I was unable or I was unaware that I could do for myself? That was giving me that mental break from being a stay-at-home mom, because I quit my full-time job at that time and I needed a break. Like when you have young children, you don't have a break. You're up in the day, you're up at night, you're up through the night. It's very hard. I left my corporate job when my youngest turned 2. I used to manage a sales team. I was in the corporate world, but staying home was so difficult because I never had a break and I had a husband that traveled. So that was my break and I didn't know how. So the number one thing is figure out how to stop that turning in the brain of yours. So the
Yeah.
smoking, that was my way. It wasn't good by any means, but that's long gone now. I have tools. Find your tools. Some people have a brain that's extremely busy. I happen to have that kind of brain. I use nutrients to help with that. I take green tea, which actually really helps with the dopamine. Because I tend to, let's just say, I know my genetics inside out, Whitney. I don't know if you're into that stuff too,
Yeah, yeah.
but I tend to get rid of dopamine very quickly and clear it. So what happens, and I carry those genes, and a lot of people do, by the way, I'm always looking for the dopamine hit. Is it food? Is it this? What can I do? So L-theanine is an incredible amino acid. You can find it in green tea. And what it does, it just helps you to hang on to that dopamine a little longer so you're not clearing it. And then the other thing I do for my brain is I use the tools. Because my brain is like that, I need the tools. So I'm not a monk. I'm not one of those people that can sit and put my hands up and go, okay, I'm meditating. I use Brain Tap. I use Newcom. I use Love Tuner. So Love Tuner is really cool, and there's a lot of imitations out there, so be careful. Love Tuner, it's like a little flute and it's made out of stainless steel.
Yes, I think I've seen it
Eh,
before.
Yeah, but remember, it's not the same as all those ads you see on TikTok to help people quit smoking. It
Okay.
actually is attuned to the frequency of 528
Okay.
hertz, which is the frequency of love. So it makes you much more tolerant to a lot of the things in the world.
Oh,
So we get triggered a lot. And
yeah.
triggers are simply a way for you to turn around and look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
So the less you get triggered, the more you think, okay, I'm healing. I'm healing myself. I'm healing my traumas. I'm healing my triggers because I'm not as triggered. So all of these things help your brain in a different way. And I know it's a little long-winded, but I think that this is the place to start, because whatever comes through our brain will affect our health and our body.